Hello! Today, or this week, I am doing another readathon vlog. This one is Bibliothon, which is a week long from Saturday, July 14th to the following Friday, where we read for a week long, trying to get as many of the challenges done and as many books read as we can. And I thought I would just take you through what I'm already currently reading and then what my plans are for the week. So first off, the group book that everyone is going to try and read is The Wicked Deep, which I have on hold at the library. I'm very excited to give that a try, but it looks really good and the cover is beautiful. The next challenge is read a book from someone else's TBR. I chose a book from my mom's TBR actually, and it's called Between Me and You. I have that on my Kindle. It's an adult romance, and maybe a new adult romance might be considered. It looks pretty interesting. That's definitely a genre I've never gotten super into, but I am excited to give it a try. The third challenge has to do with picking 3 books, reading the first chapter of each, and then picking one to read based off the first chapter and reading that one through. One of the other challenges is pick a book that has been on your TBR for over a year, and I'm going to pick up Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and I'm picking that one because I've had it on my shelf over there for quite a while. I don't even remember buying it, but I know that I will probably really like it, and I've been meaning to start that series, so I'm going to pick it up this week. One of the next challenges is read a predicted 5-star read, so a book that you think you will give 5 stars and really love. And I'm going to pick up Children of Blood and Bone because it just looks right up my alley. It's a fantasy, it looks really exciting, and that actually covers one of the other challenges because it's also the last book I bought. And then the last challenge is to do a own voices book, which I chose this audiobook by David Leviathan called You Know Me Well, and I started listening to the audiobook today. I'm about an hour and a half in, and I really like it so far. It's got 2 gay characters and 2 lesbian characters, which is really cool to be all in one book, and I'm excited to finish it. So those are all the books that I plan to read this week. Hello, it is Sunday morning, and for a little update, so I'm going to start Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard for the Bibliothon, and I am about 2 hours into You Know Me Well, and I'm really enjoying it. I wanted to tell you about one of the challenges I started today for the Bibliothon. I did read the first chapter of 3 books and pick one. I read the first chapter of We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I enjoyed it. I can still see myself sometime in the future maybe picking it up. The other book I read the first chapter of, I read Tell Me 3 Things by Julie Buxbaum. I don't know how to say that, but that was really good too. That one I'm definitely going to pick up the rest of it probably pretty soon. It was very intriguing. And then the third one, and the one that I ended up choosing, I read the first chapter of Dumplin' by Julie Murphy, and this is one that has been recommended to me by my friend, and she could not stop raving about it, so I already knew I'd probably really like it. And I read the first chapter and I just really love the main character, Willowdean, so I picked that one. 20 chapters in now, which sounds like a lot, but I don't know, it's not. I feel like it's not that much. There's 60 something chapters, but I'm really enjoying it, and I just want to finish it and read the second one too, and I'm really excited for the movie whenever that is coming. Now, a quick little update. I have about 2.5 hours left of the audiobook, which I think I will finish tomorrow before work. Hello, a reading update from Monday. I finished the audiobook that I've been listening to. It was okay overall. It's definitely didn't stand out as super spectacular. It was enjoyable. I just didn't love the characters like I come to love a lot of other characters. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Now, I have a little bit longer before I need to start getting ready for work, 30 minutes maybe, but I'm gonna go make some lunch and keep on reading this. I got a whole 12 pages in last night, so I really made some strides, but I'm gonna go keep going with this one. And then I also will be reading Puddin' while I'm at work. I have an ebook rented of it, and whenever I have some time at the computer I can read some of that. Hello, so another update for Monday. I couldn't remember what day it was there for a second. I'm about 60% into Dumplin', and I am really loving it so far. I'm loving all the characters, I'm loving the story. It's really funny at times too. The writing is great. Now that I am home, I'm going to put my PJs on and read this one for a bit, try to get as far in as I can. An update for Tuesday for the Bibliothon. I am now about halfway through Red Queen, about 200 pages in, and I am loving it. It is so like interesting, like the concept of their society and like their powers is so interesting. I am loving the characters. There is a little bit of like a love triangle, and I'm very intrigued because I'm not gonna lie, I love a love triangle, and I think this one is really well written. Hello, another quick little update. I just got back from the gym, hence my appearance. I made some dinner and now I'm going to take a bubble bath, and I am going to read some more of this while I'm there. 180 pages left, which I think, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock already, but I think I can do it. I think I'm gonna try and finish. I'm loving it so much, so I think that might be enough to propel me to the end of it. Hello, another update. It is 12:30 and I'm so ready for bed, and my voice sounds terrible, but I finished Red Queen and I loved it. It was such a fun read, a super fun sci-fi dystopian adventure. My voice sounds really terrible, I'm sorry. But I really enjoyed it. I love these characters and I'm so excited to see how the rest of the series goes. Hello, a little update for Wednesday morning of Bibliothon. I am going to go for a little swim, hence the swimsuit. And sorry about the voice. Apparently my night of reading for hours was so intense I've lost my voice, which is inconvenient for doing a vlog all week. But I just wanted to give a little update. I'm going to start the group book, The Wicked Deep, later today. I'll have a couple free hours before work, and I'm really excited to start that one. It looks really interesting. Hello, an update from this morning. I am now about 120 pages into The Wicked Deep, and I'm really enjoying it. The mystery of it is so intriguing, and I really just want to keep reading. I've never really read a book like with this sort of witch lore to it, and I just think it's so interesting and so much fun, and I feel like I should be reading it around Halloween time, but this book I think just came out in March, which is weird. I feel like it should have been like a Halloween launch and everyone read it around then. Either way, I really like it, and I might even revisit it during Halloween because I'm really enjoying it. I like the main character. There's a lot of mystery to it, and I cannot wait to continue on tonight. Another little update for Wednesday. I finished Dumplin' and I really loved it. I thought it was so much fun, such a cute story, really great characters, and overall I think I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 stars, and I really can't wait for the movie. Now for the rest of the night, I'm going to keep reading The Wicked Deep. I'm about 80 pages away from finishing The Wicked Deep, and I am loving it. It's so exciting. Like, it's just such a fun but like on the edge of your seat kind of fun story. So I just finished The Wicked Deep. It's about 1 a.m. I loved this book. I loved it so much. The characters, the plot, it was all so unique and interesting. I loved like the writing style, and the story was so good. And it reminds me of The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Like, the vibe from it is that uniqueness of like the magic in it, and I really loved it. Hello, it is Thursday now and the readathon continues. I'm getting a bit of a later start this morning than I planned because I woke up a while ago, but then like I just got distracted doing nothing, as we do, so it's about 10:40, but I think I have like the whole day and nothing to do. We'll see if something comes up, but I'm pretty free, and I am going to split my time between reading Children of Blood and Bone, which I am so excited for. This is the last book I bought, and I'm so excited to start it. It's definitely a longer one than the other ones I've been reading this week. It's 540 pages, I think, but I've heard that it paces pretty fast. I don't see myself finishing it in one day, but we'll see. I also have Between Me and You by Allison Wynne Scott that I started on my phone last night. I have the ebook on there. That's only 340 pages, so it's a bit shorter. But between those two, I've got like 900 pages to read, and I work tomorrow, so we'll see if I can get both these finished. I'm gonna try really hard. My goal was to at least start all of my books, even if I don't finish them. So I've made that goal at least, and now I'm gonna try and finish these two. So let's get reading. I'm about 100 pages into this, and I'm really enjoying it so far. The magic in this world is like something I've never seen in a book before, and it's super interesting. I'm going to take a break from that and read Between Me and You for a little bit. Hello, and update for Friday. It's already about 2 o'clock and I haven't really read anything today. I've just been a little bit busy and a little bit tired, but I just made a cup of coffee. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. I do have to get ready for work, and I have to leave in about an hour, so I don't see myself getting that much reading done in the next little time before I have to leave. I really wish I didn't have to work, but you know, college is expensive, so I will try and maybe get a little bit done, and then if not, I'll come back tonight and read some more. Hello, it is Friday night still. I got home from work and I have my cup of tea. I'm going to lay down and read for a bit. I am not feeling too great, so I don't know how long I'm gonna last. So I will also probably just update you tomorrow with the full wrap up. Hello, I thought I would do one last little update since I didn't update last night. I ended up about 170-ish pages into this last night, so I didn't get that much farther, but I went to sleep pretty early, but I read a little bit more. I'm gonna read a little bit more right now, even though the readathon's over. But I will do a final update tonight after work. Hello, I wanted to do a wrap up for the Bibliothon. It's Sunday night now. I am pretty proud of the reading I did get done, even if I did not finish my whole TBR. I got all this done, and I found out this morning I've got a double ear infection. So I got quite a lot of reading done, considering, and the working. I've got my final page count, added all up, and I wanted to go through my finished list of what I read this week. So I read You Know Me Well by Nina LaCour and David Leviathan, which was 248 pages, and I gave that one a 3 out of 5 stars. It was okay, but it wasn't like that great. That completed the challenge of an Own Voices read. Then next I read Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which was 388 pages, and that fulfilled the challenge of read a book that has been on your TBR for over a year. Next I read The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw, and that was 308 pages, and I really enjoyed that one, and that completed the challenge of the group book. Next I read Dumplin' by Julie Murphy, which was part of the Read 3 Books and first chapter and pick a book. And I really love that one. I gave it 5 stars, and that one was 384 pages. Next, the last two I did not finish. I only got partway through both of them, but one of those is Children of Blood and Bone, and I got 185 pages into that one, and that didn't quite complete, but almost completed the challenge of a predicted 5-star read and the last book you bought. Lastly, the other book I started but did not finish is Between Me and You, which is one I picked from someone else's TBR. I picked it from my mom's TBR, and I got 92 pages into that one. Those are all the books that I read and or started, and in grand total, the amount of pages I read this week was 1,605, if I am doing my math right, which I hope I am. Overall, I think that's a pretty good reading week considering like I had other stuff to do and I was sick the whole time. But I found some really good books this week, some books I really liked. So yeah, thank you for watching. Some new videos will be coming out pretty soon. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!